everyone. My name is Patrick. You're watching the Oilers Rundown. Unfortunately, I have to start today's episode with some somber news. I'm sure if you're on Edmonton Oilers social media or social media in general, you probably caught today's news, but in case you haven't, Edmonton sports reporter Bruce McCurdy, unfortunately, we found out this morning, passed away last night due to a heart attack. Bruce McCurdy was beloved here in Edmonton, just an amazing reporter, journalist, podcaster. He did the Cult of Hockey podcast with David Staples. Very popular. Bruce was loved by virtually everybody here in Edmonton, so this is just an absolutely devastating loss. The news was very hard to hear this morning. We're going to have more discussion on Bruce and his impact here in Edmonton on the Heavy Hockey Network, but I just wanted to throw out here quickly just my deepest condolences, thoughts to Bruce's family and friends. He was loved, like I said, throughout Edmonton, especially at the Heavy Hockey Network. We all share in the loss of Bruce McCurdy. Just absolutely devastating news this morning, and my thoughts and heartfelt condolences go out to Bruce, his family, and friends. With all that said, I do have some Edmonton Oilers news to share with you guys today. The newest Oiler, Trent Frederic, may make his Oilers debut on April 7th versus the Anaheim Ducks. He will be the first player ready to return. Connor McDavid is not expected to play on this road trip as of now, and Calvin Pickard will start tomorrow night versus the San Jose Sharks. Olivier Rodrigue may get a look versus the Anaheim Ducks on Monday. I'm kind of surprised at that. If I was going to play Olivier Rodrigue against either team, I would have probably played him against the San Jose Sharks tomorrow. The Oilers have really struggled with the Anaheim Ducks so far this year, but hopefully Rodrigue does get a start here for the Edmonton Oilers. He looked good in his third period of action. It's about time the Oilers see what Olivier Rodrigue can do here going forward. Here's a look at the Oilers' lines and pairings from today's practice. It was the exact same lines and pairings as the Oilers played against the Vegas Golden Knights last night, and Calvin Pickard, as I mentioned before, is expected to get the start against the San Jose Sharks tomorrow night. Oilers insider Bob Stauffer hinted on the game broadcast last night that we could see some signings coming for the Edmonton Oilers, and Bob Stauffer was right on the money. The Oilers announced two signings today. First off, the Oilers have signed Josh Szymanski to a 2-year entry-level contract beginning in the 2025-2026 season. The 23-year-old centerman from Erding, who also has Canadian citizenship, scored 14 goals and 26 assists for 40 points in 52 games during the 2024-2025 season to lead the Straubing Tigers of the DEL. Szymanski spent 1 year in the OHL with the Owen Sound Attack in 2019-2020, tallying 4 goals and 16 assists in 54 games before joining Straubing for the past 4 seasons. The 6'5" pivot has competed for the German national team at 2 World Junior Championship tournaments and won Deutschland Cup, in addition to playing with Straubing at the 2024 Spengler Cup, scoring 2 goals and 1 assist in 5 games. And as always, please forgive my pronunciation. Oilers insider Bob Stauffer had the following to say: "There were numerous teams looking at Szymanski. He's a rangy, left-shot pivot. He has some skill and will be an interesting prospect for the Edmonton Oilers to develop. He's taken a big step forward in the DEL the last couple of seasons." The Oilers have also signed 2024-2025 Swedish Hockey League scoring leader David Tomasek to a 1-year, $1.2 million contract for the 2025-2026 season. The 29-year-old centerman has competed in leagues around the world and this year led the entire SHL in points with 57 and assists in 33, while ranking third in goals with 24. Tomasek appeared in 10 games for Czechia at the 2024 IIHF World Championship, scoring once and adding 3 assists for the gold medal winning squad. Prior to embarking upon his professional career, Tomasek played in 2 major junior seasons in the OHL with the Belleville Bulls in 2013-2014 and 2014-2015. A couple notes here on Tomasek from Oilers insider Bob Stauffer. The Oilers add a skilled right-shot center into the organization. Tomasek has had 2 very good offensive seasons in the SHL. I fully expect him to compete for top 9 minutes next season with the Oilers. Daniel Nugent-Bowman of The Athletic, noting on Tomasek's contract that the Oilers would still have $50,000 on the cap if they tried to bury Tomasek down with the Bakersfield Condors. So his contract is mostly variable. That is something you have to think about when he is making $1.2 million for the Edmonton Oilers next season. But overall, guys, a couple interesting signings there for the Edmonton Oilers. Obviously, with the Oilers always trading away their draft picks at the trade deadline, they have to find talent and prospects somewhere. And Tomasek, 29, I believe it was, isn't, I guess, really a prospect at this point, but he is somebody who can come in and make an impact for the Edmonton Oilers, at least they hope, next season. Another right shot center is never bad. I'd say $1.2 million is definitely worth the risk, and Josh Szymanski coming over with the help of Leon Draisaitl there as well, coming over from Germany. So another German within the Edmonton Oilers organization is certainly not a bad thing either. So let me know your thoughts on the two prospects, Edmonton Oilers, San Jose Sharks, tomorrow night at 8:30. Did the Oilers pick up their third straight win? Let me know your thoughts on Bruce McCurdy. Just absolutely horrible news, and he'll definitely be loved and missed here in Edmonton. It's a hard one, guys. Very hard. Let me know your thoughts on Bruce McCurdy, the lineup, the prospects in the comment section below. If this is your first visit to the channel and you like what you see, please consider liking and subscribing for all the latest Oilers content. You've been watching the Oilers Fanatic. Thanks for being a fan.